Labor leader Chris Minns has backtracked from an earlier promise by confirming public sector wages will not match inflation under his government. Labor is also accusing the Treasurer Matt Keane and the Premier of a misinformation campaign over the public sector wage cap. Kenny Heatley is live in Penrith for us. Kenny, what did the opposition have to say?
Laura, so the wage cap for public sector workers at the moment is currently sitting at 3%, a policy that the coalition government brought in. Inflation currently sitting around 8% at the moment. Well, last year, Labor leader Chris Minns said that he would remove the wage cap under his government, but also deliver a wage increase that matches inflation. Now, Chris Minns on Sydney radio earlier this morning saying that when he made those comments last year, inflation was much lower, and right now the state can't afford to match inflation at the moment. So, but also wouldn't confirm whether it would be somewhere between 3% where it is at the moment and 8%. Wouldn't confirm whether it would be 4% or 6% or 5%. But here's a bit more of what he had to say on radio this morning.
Let's be clear to the unions who've requested pay rises in line with inflation. Your answer to that is no.
I've made it clear. At the moment, with 7.8% CPI, it's not possible for us to meet those expectations. And I think it's reasonable for me to say that not after the election, but before the election, so it's in context with our overall economic plan.
So it's going to be interesting to see the union's response to this. We know unions like the Teachers Union and the Rail Union want something to match inflation or even better. And Chris Minns saying that he's going to pay for that through productivity savings and budget savings, because he won't be paying for it through debt that's already forecasted in the budget, and won't be privatising anything. But then there's this. We had late yesterday the New South Wales government release a press release saying that the removal of the wage cap by Labor would produce an $8.6 billion black hole in the budget, according to analysis by New South Wales Treasury. Well, another journalist, Lachlan Kennedy, contacted Treasury to ask them when that analysis was done. A spokesperson by Treasury commented, "Treasury has not provided an analysis of opposition policies. Any questions relating to advice that Treasury has provided regarding wages, inflation assumptions and budget impacts should be referred to the Treasurer's office." Well, I've done that. I've contacted Matt Keane's office, and they're stuck in meetings apparently. But Labor's response to it says, this is from Daniel Mookie, the Shadow Treasurer, "I welcome this statement from New South Wales Treasury. Matt Keane's decision to invoke the Treasury's name to wage a misinformation campaign is appalling." So did they make up these Treasury figures? Well, these are questions that will be levelled at Matt Keane and the Premier when he speaks in Penrith here very soon.
Okay, a very interesting day on the campaign trail, I reckon. Thanks so much for that, Kenny. We will check in soon. We'll check in with Chris Minns. He's going to be live very soon in his own electorate.